UW Health clinical dietitian Michelle Swader is back with us. Was ready to eat proteins, the topic of this month's health segment. Proteins are good for us. Why?
Proteins are in pretty much every part of our body. Obviously our muscles, but also our cells, our hormones. There's even some protein in our bones. And so it's something we constantly need.
How much do we need?
I usually try to tell people try to get around 20 to 30 per meal. Usually somewhere around 60 to 100 grams a day, depending on each individual person.
And what would that consist of?
Usually a 3-ounce chicken breast, about the size of the palm of your hand, is going to be about 20, 25. So having just a good entree is something I always try to get people to focus on first.
And you have some new alternatives here.
Right, so it used to be that if you wanted to eat healthy and eat a lot of protein, you had to make it yourself. But now we're starting to get a lot of better options in the freezer, in the refrigerated section, and even in the kind of the can and pouch section. So it's definitely easier to defrost something or heat something up instead of making pork or roast beef or something from scratch.
So you have tuna here and salmon and canned chicken.
Canned chicken, yeah. A lot of people are nervous about it. It's packed in water, so it's not dry. It's a good thing to just kind of have as a backup. You know, if you're running out of food at the end of the week, you have some of that, you drain it out. You can make it into a chicken salad with some mayo. You could also just put it on a salad, throw it in a quesadilla and toast it a little bit. So lots of things you can do with all of these to kind of round out the meal.
And this is as good as a regular chicken breast.
Right. I mean, all of these are going to depend a little bit on, you know, do they have a sauce? Do they have a seasoning? That's going to maybe add some sugar and some salt, so you always want to look at the recipe. But something that's basic, like that chicken or the tuna, is pretty natural.
And this is a new product.
Yeah, Kevin's is a brand that we're seeing a lot more of. They do a very good job of limiting the sugars and the added sodium. You can get some kind of ready-to-serve entrees like this. They also have some sauces that you can buy separately too. So a lot of new companies are coming out.
This is refrigerated, not frozen.
Yep. You can refrigerate, or you can freeze that after you buy it, but you can find it in the refrigerated section where basically you would find the bacon and the sausage.
Roast beef. I mean, good stuff to eat. People like that. I assume very few Americans are deficient in protein.
Right. I mean, unless you are obviously malnutrition and you're in a challenging part of the country, most of us are getting a good amount of protein. But some people want to focus on protein because they're working on building their muscles. They want to keep their strength as they get older. So we want to make sure that we preserve the muscle mass we have. And like I said, it's basically in every cell and hormone that we make. So we really want to have a good foundation of protein.
And good alternatives to get them to you.
Yeah,
Michelle,
faster.
Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.